My name is Regina Vaszuez. I served in the United States Marine Corps from '98 to 2002. I went to boot camp in Parris Island. Went to Camp Lejeune for Marine combat training. Went to Fort Leonard Wood for my MOS school, which is Motor Transportation Specialist, Motor T, truck driver. From there, I went to Okinawa, Japan. Came back to Camp Pendleton. I was on Del Mar.
You have a very moving exhibit here, and I know it evokes many very, real difficult stories. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about it, what you were trying to convey and the experience and the message you want to get across.
Well, for starters, I'm a strong supporter of National Veteran Art Museum. For number one, I love this place. This is my second home, literally. I'm amongst my own people. And fellow artists and veterans, especially the women veterans. It's very powerful to be with them. Another, I'm a huge supporter too of HR 3435, Protect Our Defenders. Nancy Parrish and Congresswoman Representative Jackie Spears. They are in the process of trying to change, taking the reports, out of the command's hand and having it in somebody else's, so that we can have justice for those who are raped and assaulted, harassment. Fatigue's Clothesline is a concept that I once started. I participated in a regular clothesline event for the civilians. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to take away from the civilian side of rape, molestation, child abuse, and stuff like that. But I know that in the military, there's a lack of justice, and I like to see that brought forward. And dealing with the women, myself and the women, our emotions and such, a lot of us haven't came out and talked to anybody, and it's extremely hard for us to talk about being raped, because we blame ourselves, we're ashamed, we're scared, we're angry, and for years I'm speaking on behalf as a survivor, and I am a survivor of it. We blamed ourselves. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but, I'm hoping through the Fatigue's Clothesline, it'll help them to not avoid it and put the blame on the perpetrator.
This must have really been very difficult for you personally to, be able to put your, self out there in the manner that you did, to tell this story. How did, what kind of support did you find? And then what was it about the museum here which really, you find such a home here?
Well, in the beginning, I was online and I was trying to find out, why am I so different? I went to Grace After Fire, and I saw other women that are the same. And then I went to VetWell.
What is Grace After Fire?
Grace After Fire is an online program in Texas, community where women veterans can come together online, because Texas is so large, and they can talk to each other and support each other. And now, through that, I kind of dwindled away because I wanted something more than that. And then I found Democracy Now! Anu Bhagwati. She is an amazing friend of mine. We didn't know, but we kind of crossed paths in Okinawa, Japan. I'm a truck driver, she's communications. So to remember her face and see her on Democracy Now! Talking about women, military sexual trauma towards women, it helped me. I mean, it built a big world out there. I also participated in a civilian group, which I didn't really feel, I was going to school at the time, which really didn't help address me per se. I felt that it addressed college students, and I didn't really talk much about it because I felt like I was going to traumatize them even further. And so I participated in the civilians clothesline, and the crowd that went around my t-shirt and me pretending to be an onlooker and hearing, I can't believe this happens in the military. I just can't believe that. Oh my God. That's when I left home and like, oh my God, you know, I couldn't sit with that. I would talk about it and get angry. Maria Lauterbach was around that time frame, or like a year after that. And I just got so sick. And I thought to myself, here everybody's talking about, I want everybody to see that even though you see a cookie cut military person without the IPs, perfect everything, is that there is something deeper inside. And by turning the blouse inside out, as you could tell, it's very symbolic. They're, in a discreet way, they're able to tell you, you know, it's not just me looking good, you know, in my uniform, man or woman, but this is who I am on the inside. It was extremely difficult when I did do my military blouse. It was totally different from a white t-shirt. I was touching the same blouse that I wore, and the emotions that I had, I poured it out. And during that time, I had more bad dreams. I was very distant. I was very detached. It took me about 3 months, roughly, give or take, to complete it. And then once I was finished, and during that process, I was talking to other women veterans to help me put a name on it. And I was thinking clothesline, but I didn't want it to represent civilian clothesline. I'm not trying to take away from it, but I wanted something that would fit. So a fellow woman veteran said, how about fatigues? And so I said, why not fatigues? We're on the same page. And I started a museum. I came here, and usually I struggle with anxiety issues and trust issues. I came here that first time and I met the artists. I didn't have anxiety. I didn't have those trust issues. I was free to be who I am. And that is what helped me find out that I too am an artist.